Grace, are you free?
For you? Always what's going on?
I opened Michael's iPad to grab a work file. He left it unlocked.
Okay, and?
Messages popped up from Tessa.
Wait, Tessa from HR.
Yes, our sweet little yoga-loving HR rep who organizes potlucks.
Rachel, are you saying what I think you're saying?
I scrolled. I wish I hadn't. There were hearts, flirty messages. He called her Sunbeam.
Oh my God.
She sent him selfies. He told her he missed her hugs.
Are you okay?
I didn't cry. I took screenshots.
You what?
I'm done being stupid. I sent them to myself and deleted the history.
Rachel!
I also emailed someone in IT.
Why?
To check if he's been using company email to talk to her.
Oh no, don't tell me he has.
He has. I got the file 10 minutes ago.
And?
Emails labeled Wellness Initiative. Inside, hotel confirmations, dinner plans, late night messages.
Oh my God, that's not just cheating. That's documented cheating.
Exactly.
What are you going to do?
I booked a meeting with HR tomorrow, 10 a.m.
Rachel, are you serious?
Dead serious. I'm filing an ethics complaint.
Against your own husband?
Against a CFO who's involved with an HR employee on company time.
Holy crap, you're actually doing it.
I'm not just doing it. I'm bringing popcorn.
What?
I bought caramel popcorn. I'm bringing it in my bag.
Stop, you're insane.
I want to enjoy the show.
You're going to HR with screenshots and a snack.
They need to understand I'm calm, composed, and not bluffing.
Rachel, you're a legend.
I'm tired of swallowing my voice. This time, I want them to hear me chew.
Please tell me you have all the evidence printed.
Printed, labeled, sorted by date.
What if HR tries to sweep it under the rug?
I only gave them copies. I have the originals ready for the board.
Oh my God.
I'm not dumb. I've worked in this company for 12 years. I know how they bury things.
Do you think Michael suspects anything?
He thinks I'm clueless. He sent me a text 10 minutes ago. Working late tonight?
Let me guess. Dinner with Tessa?
I checked his calendar. Reservation at 8:15. Italian place near her apartment.
He's not even trying to hide it.
He thinks I'm too loyal to look.
But you looked, and now he's screwed.
Not yet, but he will be.
What are you going to do after HR?
Lawyer appointment, Thursday, 2 p.m.
You're serious?
I'm filing for divorce, but not before I blow up this fantasy world he's built.
I don't know whether to cry or clap.
Do both. Just wait until I walk into that conference room with my popcorn and a USB stick.
You're bringing a USB stick too.
Full of screenshots, emails, audio notes, even calendar entries.
He's going to lose his job.
Tessa might lose hers too, but that's not my problem.
Do you want to burn everything?
I want justice. For all the nights I waited up, thinking he was tired.
What if he apologizes?
Then he can apologize to his new lawyer.
Do you think he loves her?
I don't care anymore. I just know he didn't love me enough to stay faithful.
That's cold.
That's honest.
Are you scared?
A little. But more than that, I'm awake.
And angry?
Number focused. This is me reclaiming power.
I can't believe you've kept this all inside.
I needed time. Now I'm ready.
Send me a picture when you walk in with that popcorn.
You'll be the first to see it.
You're not alone, Rachel.
I know. That's what gives me strength.
You've got this.
Tomorrow, the boardroom will go silent.
Are you at the office?
Yes. Just walked in.
How are you feeling?
Like I'm holding a grenade in a paper bag.
Is it in your tote?
The popcorn? Of course.
This is unreal. I can't believe you're doing this.
I sat in that boardroom for years while men like him smirked and got away with everything. Not today.
Text me the second it's over.
I will.
What's the room number?
14B, Executive HR Suite. Glass walls.
Are you nervous?
Not yet, but my hand is sweating.
Take a breath.
I brought a small water bottle too. If I start shaking, I'll sip.
Is he here?
Number, this meeting is about him, not with him.
Right.
They buzzed me in. I'm sitting now.
Do they look tense?
Very.
Oh, wow.
I handed them the USB drive, said, "You'll want to read the files in order."
Rachel,
I just said it calmly. And then I reached into my bag, pulled out the popcorn, and placed it on the table.
you didn't.
I absolutely did.
What did they say?
They blinked. One of them asked, "Is that?"
I'm screaming.
I said, "Don't worry. I brought enough to share."
I can't believe this is real.
I asked them to start with file 01, the one with the company emails,
What are they doing?
reading and whispering.
Is Tessa in the building?
Yes, she's in her office, doesn't know yet.
You timed this perfectly.
I gave them a copy of the policy manual, highlighted the section on inappropriate relationships.
You legend.
One of them asked me if I wanted to keep this confidential.
And
I said no, I want transparency for everyone.
what's their reaction?
They're stunned, pale, silent.
Did they say what happens next?
They need to escalate it to legal and notify the executive board.
Is that standard?
It is when the CFO is involved.
What about Tessa?
She'll be called in for a meeting after me.
What if she denies it?
I gave them printed screenshots of their messages.
This is going to explode.
I know. That's the point.
Are you still in the room?
Number I walked out calmly, said, "I'll be in my office if you need clarification."
And the popcorn?
I left it on the table.
I'm crying.
Let them snack while they ruin his career.
Rachel, do you feel okay?
I feel light, like I left something heavy behind.
You left him behind.
Exactly.
What happens now?
I wait and prepare for phase 2.
The lawyer?
Yes, tomorrow at 2.
Do you think he knows yet?
He just texted, "Good morning, beautiful."
You've got to be kidding me.
I didn't reply.
He has no idea his world is about to collapse.
I gave them everything: calendar logs, email chains, gift receipts,
Receipts?
a necklace from a boutique in Aspen.
He gave her jewelry.
Yes, and lied to my face about where he was.
I hope they fire him.
They might. Or force a resignation. Either way, his reputation is done.
And what will you do?
Pack his things, change the locks.
Are you going home?
Not yet. I need to see something.
What?
I want to look at him one last time.
You're not going to confront him?
Number, not yet.
You sure?
I don't need closure from him. I'm giving it to myself.
What if he comes to you first?
Then I'll smile and say, "Check your inbox."
Savage.
I've played the quiet wife long enough.
You're incredible.
Grace, thank you
For what?
for being here, for listening, for not saying, "Are you sure?"
You never needed me to question, just support.
Exactly.
What will you do tonight?
Glass of wine, music, and maybe, just maybe, I'll sleep through the night.
You deserve peace.
And he deserves consequence.
When will you tell him you know?
When it's too late for him to fix it.
Cold.
Number measured.
Same thing in high heels.
And I'm wearing red ones today.
Of course you are.
This time tomorrow, everything will be different.
It already is. Did you see him yet?
I just did.
What happened?
He walked into the break room like nothing was wrong, smiling.
Did he see you?
Oh, yes. He smiled and said, "Hey, didn't see you this morning."
He has no idea, does he?
None. He poured coffee, asked if I wanted one.
And you said?
I'm good, thanks. I'm not playing his game anymore.
What do you think HR is doing now?
Probably preparing damage control.
Is there any world where they sweep it under the rug?
They won't. The screenshots are too specific.
How did it feel seeing him again?
Strange. Like looking at a man I used to love through glass.
Did your hands shake?
Number. But my stomach turned when I smelled his cologne.
You okay?
I will be.
When's the lawyer meeting?
Tomorrow. I've got all the paperwork ready.
Have you started packing his stuff?
Not yet. I want to wait until the HR fallout happens.
Do you think he'll come clean?
Number, he'll lie until his throat dries out.
Then what?
Then I hand him the divorce papers.
Will you say anything?
I'll just leave the envelope on his desk. I don't even recognize him.
But once you did,
I loved who I thought he was.
that hurts the most.
Yes, but now I know better.
What if he begs?
I don't want apologies. I want space.
Will you keep the house?
Yes, it's under my name. He moved in with me, not the other way around.
Good. Let him go find a new condo with Tessa.
If she's still employed by then.
Do you think she knows what's coming?
Probably not. She was laughing in the lobby earlier,
Seriously,
like nothing had happened.
she's about to be summoned, isn't she?
I heard from someone in compliance. They're calling her in before lunch.
She's not ready.
No one ever is.
Will you stay in the office today?
I'm planning to. I want to be here when things start unraveling.
You thrive in chaos.
I thrive in justice.
Same thing when done right.
I've already had 2 people ask if I'm okay.
What did you say?
Never better.
That's the truth, isn't it?
It's starting to be.
Do you think people know something's up?
Rumors are flying. Someone saw HR print a thick file. Someone else saw Tessa's face drop after a phone call.
It's happening.
Yes, and I'm watching it from my glass office with tea.
Not popcorn.
Tea now. My hands needed warmth.
What will you do if he walks in and confronts you?
I'll tell him the truth.
Which is,
You destroyed your own world. I just showed everyone the map.
that's poetic.
I've had a lot of time to think.
Do you still have copies of everything?
Yes, USB, cloud, email drafts, backed up thrice.
Just in case?
Just in case he tries to twist the story.
You've planned every move.
I've lived with him long enough to know how he dodges blame.
He'll panic.
I hope he does. Let him feel what I felt for months.
You're shaking up the whole office.
I used to be the quiet one, not anymore.
Do you think the board will find out?
They're being looped in now.
Will they call you?
I already got a message. We'd like to speak confidentially.
That was fast.
They don't take public scandal lightly.
How does it feel?
Strange, empowering, like standing at the edge of a cliff and realizing you're not afraid.
You're flying.
Finally,
When will you tell him it was you?
when he asks who reported him, I'll say, read the metadata.
He won't see it coming.
He never did.
Rachel,
Yes,
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of me too.
Will you call me tonight?
Of course, after the fallout settles.
And after you change the locks?
Already scheduled, 6 p.m.
Of course you did.
He'll come home to a changed house.
And a changed woman.
Exactly.
Promise me something.
What?
No matter how today ends, don't second guess yourself.
I won't. The worst part was the silence.
And you're using it with fire.
Not fire, ice. I want them to remember how calm I was.
That's scarier.
I know.
Any updates?
Yes. Tessa just got pulled into HR.
Finally, what was her face like?
Blank, then pale.
Did she look at you?
Only once. We locked eyes. She blinked fast and looked away.
She knows.
Not yet, but she's putting it together.
What time is it?
12:42. She's still in there.
That's not a good sign for her.
I timed it. It's been 27 minutes.
They're grilling her.
They have to. The evidence is stacked. And now HR's protecting their own image.
You've turned the company against itself.
I didn't twist the knife. I just showed them the wound.
Do you think she'll try to lie?
Absolutely. But the emails are dated. The photos are timestamped.
Wait, photos?
Yes, he sent her selfies from our vacation house.
You took him to that house.
And he invited her there while I was out visiting my sister.
I'm going to throw my phone.
They even used our bathroom towels. I recognized the Navy set.
Rachel, that's disgusting.
I had to stop reading after that part.
Do you think she'll cry?
I hope she doesn't. I hope she sits with what she did.
How long do you think they'll keep her in there?
Until she confesses or explodes.
Do you wish you could hear it?
I wish I could record it.
Should we make popcorn again?
I still have some in my drawer.
Queen behavior.
Someone knocked on my office door earlier. Asked if I had a moment.
Who?
Director of HR.
What did they say?
They thanked me for the professionalism, said they were deeply concerned.
Fake concern or real?
Real enough to schedule a follow-up with legal tomorrow morning.
This is moving faster than I expected.
They're terrified this will leak.
Are you tempted to go public?
I've considered it, but I want everything handled formally first.
You're more patient than I would be.
I'm not here to burn the company, just the rot inside it.
Did Michael message you?
Number, not a word since this morning.
Strange. Do you think he knows?
He must feel something's off, but I don't think he knows why.
What if Tessa tells him?
Then I'll hear footsteps soon.
And if he walks into your office?
I'll look him in the eye and say, "You knew better."
Cold as stone.
That's how you survive betrayal.
Do you think he ever loved her?
I think he loved escaping responsibility. She was a symptom.
And you were the life he wanted to forget.
Exactly.
That makes my blood boil.
It used to boil mine, too. Now it just simmers.
Simmering is scarier.
I've been preparing for this day for months. Quietly, silently, strategically.
You moved like a ghost through fire.
I didn't scream, I documented.
He made you feel invisible. Now you're unforgettable.
I used to whisper apologies. Now I don't explain myself at all.
You changed.
He forced the change.
What will you do if he breaks down?
I'll let him, and then I'll walk away.
No comfort?
Not anymore.
No words?
Just silence, the kind that echoes.
You really are done.
Done hoping, done fixing, done waiting.
What comes next?
A new lock, a new lawyer, a new beginning.
What about your heart?
Still mine, still beating, just harder now.
Do you think you'll ever trust again?
Eventually, but not today.
Today is for ending.
Yes, endings deserve their space.
Is she out yet?
Number 38 minutes now.
What will you do when she walks past your door?
Nothing. That's the point.
That silence will destroy her.
Good.
Do you feel powerful?
I feel aligned, like I finally match what's inside.
You're dangerous like this.
I've always been. I just forgot.
Now you remember.
Every minute.
Promise me one thing.
Anything?
You won't apologize for this.
I won't. Not even in my thoughts.
Good, because none of this is on you.
I know, and I'll remind myself if I forget.
What if he shows up at home tonight?
I'll leave his key in an envelope on the porch.
You're not going to speak?
He'll hear more in my silence than he ever did in my words.
Do you want to see his face when he reads the documents?
I want to be across the city when it happens.
Would you ever forgive him?
Forgiveness isn't the goal. Freedom is.
And you're almost there?
Closer than I've ever been.
Did she leave the building?
Yes, just now.
What did she look like?
Red eyes, head down. She avoided everyone.
Did she glance at you?
Not once.
She knows it was you.
Yes, and I think she knew before the meeting even ended.
What do you think they told her?
They probably started with policy violations and followed with printed screenshots.
Did she leave with a box?
Number, just her purse. But I don't think she's coming back.
So it's done.
Partially. Her chapter is closing. His is next.
What do you mean?
I just got an email from HR.
That's in less than an hour.
I know.
Where is he now?
Probably upstairs in a budget meeting, smiling like the walls aren't closing in.
Are you staying?
I want to hear the silence after his door closes.
Will you see him?
Maybe, but I won't speak.
Has he texted you today?
Not since this morning.
He's too busy counting minutes he has left.
He doesn't even realize the walls are made of glass.
You're poetic again.
It's survival. When the world burns, use rhythm.
Do you feel relief?
A strange kind, heavy, quiet.
That's what peace feels like at first.
I thought it would be louder.
Number, it arrives in the absence of panic.
Then yes, I feel it.
What happens after 4?
HR said they'd follow up with me after his meeting.
Are they going to terminate him?
They didn't say, just that the board will review everything.
Do you want him to be fired?
I want him to face consequence, whatever form that takes.
Even if it means public fallout?
Let him be the cautionary tale.
Has anyone else said anything today?
A few glances. One woman from accounting mouthed, "You okay?"
And?
I nodded. That's all.
Do people know what happened?
They know something exploded, but not who lit the match.
Do you want them to know?
Eventually, but not from me.
Let them guess. That's half the power.
Exactly.
What will you do if he comes to your office after his meeting?
He won't.
But if he does,
I'll let the door stay closed.
no words?
None. I've said enough through documentation.
What if he begs?
He can beg through email like he flirted with her.
What if he cries?
Not my burden.
Do you think he regrets it?
He regrets getting caught, not the choice.
Brutal, but true.
People like him think they're invisible until glass shatters.
It shattered loudly.
Good. Let the sound haunt him.
When will you start the divorce process?
Tomorrow, lawyer meeting is still on.
Do you feel ready?
I felt ready the moment I saw the messages.
How long ago was that?
6 days.
You moved fast.
Years of doubt prepared me. I just needed the final crack.
What about your parents? Will you tell them?
Not yet. Maybe after the papers are filed.
They'll be shocked.
They'll ask what they always ask. Why didn't you tell us sooner?
And you'll say,
Because I wanted to fix it first.
and now?
Now I want to fix myself.
You already started.
Grace,
Yeah?
you've been my anchor this week.
And I'll keep being it.
I don't know how I would have held it all together without you.
You didn't hold it, you handled it.
That means more than you know.
What are friends for?
To bring wine when the world ends.
I have 2 bottles in my trunk.
Red,
Obviously,
tonight. My house, 7 p.m.
done.
If he tries to come home, I won't be there.
You'll be somewhere better.
Anywhere without lies is better.
Do you think you'll cry tonight?
Maybe, but not for him.
For what then?
For the years I gave away,
Then we'll toast to the ones you still have.
and to never wasting them again.
You're doing the bravest thing a woman can do.
What's that?
Walking away without looking back.
Then I won't turn around.
Not even once.
Not even to slam the door.
Is it happening?
Yes, they just called him in.
How did he look?
Calm. Too calm. Like he thinks this is some misunderstanding.
He really doesn't know, does he?
Number. He adjusted his tie and smiled at the receptionist on the way in. Let him.
Where are you?
In my office. I angled my chair just right. I can see the reflection on the conference glass.
How long has it been?
8 minutes. No one's raised their voice yet.
You think he'll try to lie?
Of course. It's his default setting.
And when they show him the screenshots?
He'll pause, then pivot, then blame stress.
Textbook narcissist move.
Exactly.
Will they let him talk his way out?
I don't think so. Not with legal involved.
You really built a bomb.
I built a mirror. They're just choking on their reflections.
Do you think he'll figure out it was you?
Eventually, but I hope it hits him while they're listing the evidence.
When will they tell you the outcome?
They said before end of day.
How long do these meetings usually last?
Depends. If he denies everything, it drags. If he breaks, it's fast.
Do you want it to be fast?
I want it to be honest, but I won't get that from him.
So, fast is fine.
Yes.
Have you thought about what you'll do if they give him a warning instead of firing him?
I'll go to the board. I already have a prepared statement.
You're serious?
Line by line, annotated, neutral language, clear violations.
He really underestimated you.
He thought love made me weak. It made me observant.
That line belongs in a movie.
I'm living one, just no background music.
Maybe tonight we fix that. Wine, music, no men.
Perfect.
Still in there?
Yes. 15 minutes now. One HR rep just stood up and started pacing.
That's a sign.
And the legal advisor pointed at something in a folder.
Probably your screenshots.
I hope he flinched.
Do you want him to?
Yes, just once. Let him feel how shock tastes.
Do you think he still thinks about you?
I think he tries not to.
Because guilt?
Because guilt is heavy, and he likes to travel light.
Oof, that's a brutal line.
True ones often are.
How are you holding up?
Steady hands, Cold coffee, locked jaw.
That's your power stance.
I haven't blinked in 10 minutes.
That's terrifying.
I want them to remember my silence more than any scream.
You've weaponized calm.
I had to. Emotions made him comfortable. Strategy scares him.
How much longer do you think?
I'd guess another 10 minutes.
Will they call you after?
Yes, or email. I told them I'd be available.
Still want to go through with the divorce?
Every second confirms it.
Good.
I don't want to waste any more decades on someone who thinks trust is optional.
You gave him a gift he couldn't value.
Now he's returning it shattered.
And you?
I'm rebuilding without him.
From scratch.
Number from truth.
That's deeper than I expected.
I had 6 sleepless nights to think about it.
Have you eaten today?
Popcorn and adrenaline.
Tonight we fix that too.
I could eat a small country.
I'll bring snacks and sarcasm.
That's why I love you.
Back at you.
He's still in the room.
Maybe they're making him write a statement.
Or sign one.
Something's happening?
Yes, HR is gathering documents. Michael looks stiff.
Not confident?
Number rigid, like he's waiting to explode.
Please don't tell me he's going to pull the victim card.
He might try, but facts are louder than whining.
If he storms out, will you watch?
Yes, and I'll sip water slowly as he passes.
Like a queen with court gossip.
Exactly.
Has he ever truly apologized to you?
Not once without justification attached.
I'm sorry, but
Every time.
no wonder you're numb now.
I'm not numb, I'm focused.
I stand corrected.
Good.
Does anyone else at work know you're married to him?
Only a few. We kept it quiet. Said it was simpler.
Now that works in your favor.
Yes. It keeps my credibility intact.
Still in there.
Yes. 26 minutes and counting.
Longest meeting of his life.
And the most important one he'll ever forget.
Any movement?
Yes. The door just opened.
What's happening?
He walked out slowly, face blank, like he couldn't process.
Did he look at you?
Number, he walked right past my office.
Are you sure he saw you?
He did. He stared straight ahead, like if he didn't acknowledge me, I'd disappear.
And you?
I didn't flinch, just watched him pass.
Did he say anything?
Not a word.
Where is he now?
Elevator. Heading out, probably.
Did he pack anything?
No bag, just his phone in hand.
That's not a good sign.
I think they suspended him.
Did they email you?
Just now. Subject line, follow up.
What does it say?
Michael has been placed on administrative leave pending investigation. Thank you for your cooperation.
That's huge.
It's not over, but it's beginning.
He'll reach out tonight.
I'm sure of it.
What will you do when he does?
Let the call ring. Or delete the message unopened.
And if he shows up?
I won't answer the door.
Do you feel safe?
Yes, I changed the code on the alarm system.
Good. You thought of everything.
I had to. My safety isn't negotiable anymore.
Neither is your peace.
I'm not handing that away ever again.
How do you feel knowing he's out?
Relieved, not victorious, just clear.
You've been holding your breath for months.
I exhaled the moment I saw him walk by.
That visual will stay with me forever.
He looked like a shell, like someone just unplugged his mask.
Do you think he knows it was you?
Not yet, but he suspects.
Would you tell him?
No need. The facts will scream it loud enough.
What if he spins it? Says you're being vindictive?
I have documents, timelines, digital receipts.
Receipts don't lie.
Unlike him,
What's next?
I go home, pack his remaining things.
Still tonight?
Yes. I want the house cleared before the lawyer meeting tomorrow.
What if it makes you emotional?
I'll push through it.
Want me to come over?
Later, once the boxes are done,
Okay, but if you need me sooner,
I'll text. Promise.
how long until the HR investigation wraps?
They said within 5 business days.
And after that?
Final recommendation goes to the board.
You think they'll fire him?
They'll have to. The evidence is public now.
Wait, public?
Not to the world, but within leadership.
Still, that's massive.
He's not coming back from this.
Do you think he'll try to save face?
Maybe, but it's too late.
Will you stay at the company?
Yes, I've earned my space here. I'm not the one who should leave.
That's power.
Number, that's justice.
Same thing when done right.
I don't want to walk away from my career just because he couldn't keep his vows.
You shouldn't have to.
He tried to turn me into a secret. I turned him into a case file.
That belongs on a mug.
I drink from it daily.
Do you think he'll blame Tessa?
Eventually, when the shame becomes unbearable.
But she's already out.
Yes, and she hasn't contacted me.
She won't.
She wouldn't dare.
How long were they seeing each other?
Best I can tell, 7 months.
That's not a fling.
I know.
You ever feel like all of this is still unreal?
Sometimes. Then I read the messages again.
What was the worst one?
Probably the one where he said she wouldn't understand. She still believes in us.
I hate him.
I don't. I just feel done.
Do you want revenge?
Number, I wanted accountability, and I'm getting it.
Do you think he loved her?
I think he loved how she made him feel, which is different.
And how did you make him feel?
Seen? That's what scared him most.
You're still seeing him, but clearly now.
Yes, and I'll never unsee it again.
Will you keep any of his things?
Number, not even the framed photo on the hallway shelf.
Where will you sleep tonight?
My bed, but I'm changing the sheets.
Symbolic.
Sanitary.
Fair.
This whole house feels like it's shedding him.
And making room for you.
For the first time in years.
Do you feel lonely?
Surprisingly, no. I feel still.
Still is good.
I thought I'd fall apart, but I'm steady.
That's strength.
It's clarity.
Text me when you get home.
Yes, I want tonight to start clean.
It already has. Are you home?
Just got in. The house feels different.
Different how?
Quiet, but not the lonely kind. More like emptied. Yes, everything. 3 boxes, left them in the garage.